Where the hell is my goddamn stick drift trying to take me? I wish it would stop. Anyway, ended last video a bit earlier so we could have a possible coming up section for this one if we get both side quests done in one video. Let's go.
You must be the fixers. I've been awaiting your arrival. My name is Eno. I'm the executive assistant to the president of Etwis.
You're the one who issued the request, yeah? Mind telling us about it?
Can you fill us in on who you're looking for?
Certainly. We're trying to find the president's grandson, Lucio, and his friends.
Wait, ain't that the name of that high-blood's brat?
So you know him?
You mentioned your request that they went missing? When's the last time you heard from him?
That's not the issue. Even if he had gone a month without contacting us, we wouldn't consider that a cause for concern. Lucio spends most of his time rotting with his friends and causing trouble, every which way, so he rarely ever comes home.
So why put out a missing person request?
We received a call from Lucio a few hours ago. There was a lot of interference, so we couldn't make out what he was saying. Then the call was abruptly cut off. I tried to call him back several times after the fact, but there was no response.
That's definitely concerning.
You sure he wasn't just screwing with you?
That's entirely possible.
It is?
However, just before the call ended, I swear I heard him say, "Save me." After discussing the matter with the president, we decided to request your assistance.
If what you say is true, then we must act swiftly.
Have you considered contacting the guild or the police?
I discussed the possibility with the president. He determined that there was a matter that required discretion. If the media catches wind of this, it could turn into quite the scandal.
Oh, so the president values the company's reputation over his own grandson's safety?
Please, don't hold his decision against him. He's in a position of responsibility, so he's stuck between a rock and a hard place.
What should we do, Mr. Arkwright?
Sure, I'll take the job. Not every day you get a request from the family that runs Etwis. Hope you get a nice reward in store for us.
Of course.
So where should we start looking? What if they've already left Arossion?
And the high bloods are as good as gone. If I just keep in mind about this, then I don't really need my phone open.
Let's not go there just yet. We haven't even begun our investigation. I'd like to inspect the data on the phone that received Lucio's call. May I see it? I promise I won't look at anything unrelated.
Understood. Let me go fetch it.
Let me take a drink.
Here you are.
Catcher took the communication device from Eno.
I need to return to my work. I'll leave the rest to you. Good luck with your search. I hope you'll find Lucio safe and sound.
Find anything out?
Not yet. It'll take me a while to analyze this on my own. Would you like me to assist? That'd be great. Got it. The signal from the source transmission is weak, but fortunately for us, there aren't any devices interfering. Pinpointing their location was much easier than I thought it would be.
So, where are they at?
They're in the North District. We'll find them in the labyrinth entrance. That just so happens to be the entrance the society is using. What? Is the society involved in this?
I guess that's not impossible. But I don't think they waste their time messing with some punk-ass kids.
Regardless, I suggest we make haste.
Let's head over there.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
I think they said down
Taking
here.
off now.
You there. Let me talk to you for a minute.
This stuff's straight from the
No,
free
I'm
cities.
going
Don't miss
to-
it.
I'm going somewhere.
Oh, look at the time.
Yes.
There they are. That doesn't look good. We should probably keep our distance.
What in the blue blazes?
Hey there.
How's it going?
Rather poorly, as you can plainly see. Why don't you cease with the pointless questions and help us?
Will do. We are being paid to get you out of the jam, after all.
Then hurry the hell up and do something about this. Would you mind explaining the situation first? Are you blind, woman? We're being held against our will, so just get us out of here. Well, how can they? We got these restraints, and if we force them off, then they'll blow up.
I recognize that machine.
It looks like the one we saw earlier today. And those look like Melchior's bombs.
Alright, start talking. If he wants to save you, then you're gonna need to fill us in on the details.
Very well. Over the last few days, some people we never seen before started coming in and out of these underground areas. And we weren't too hot on that. We wanted to know what they were up to, so we snuck in here. And that's when we came face to face with that scrawny-looking psycho. Had some weird-ass mint hair. He said something about wanting to drown us in our own blood for trespassing, and then he attacked us. We tried to gang up on him, but he just knocked us out. When we came to, we were here. I think the culprit is fairly obvious. This case has Melchior written all over it. Hate to say it, but it kind of sounds like you brought this on yourselves.
Yeah, this whole room reeks of dumbassery.
Did you only come here to mock us? I demand that you get rid of these blasted bombs, even if you had to throw yourselves on them to do it. I'm sure my grandfather is paying you a fortune and a half to save me, and I'll even add a little extra to sweeten the deal. I can easily pay double what your low-life good-for-nothings will make you throughout your entire lives. A couple of bodies for a lifetime of comfort. Sounds like a good trade for me. You have some nerve. It's wrong that I want to help him even less. Is it wrong I want to help him even less now?
Nope, I was just thinking about the same thing, actually. Yeah, we're out. Good luck getting out of this one on your own.
What do you mean?
I mean, you said it yourself. We're just some low-life good-for-nothings. A bunch of dignified upper-class gentlemen shouldn't be taking help from the likes of us. Should have realized you had this under control, so we'll just see ourselves out then. Peace.
Hey! Don't go! Say something, damn it! We can't just get out of this ourselves! Wait, please! Are you seriously leaving me to die? I'm the grandson of the Eatwas president!
That's no way to ask someone for help, my guy. Try again. This is your last chance.
I'm sorry. Please, save us. I don't want to die here.
Good enough.
Thank goodness. For a second, I thought you were actually going to bail.
So, do you know for sure that those things are bombs?
Yeah, that lunatic set one off right in front of us. Just thinking about it is giving me goosebumps all over again. Did he say anything about how to disarm them? I kinda doubt he'd tell them that.
Actually, I wouldn't put it past him. He does love his theatrics, after all. I could see him giving them a clue or two for us to decipher.
That's exactly what he did. We can disarm the bombs with the password.
So how do we figure that out?
You have to solve... Oh wait, you have to solve Horacion's quiz.
A what now?
I said an Horacion quiz. Don't make me repeat myself. That rat bastard made us memorize the questions. He said the answers would help you find the password.
That guy loves screwing with us, doesn't he? Why am I not surprised? So, what are the questions? For your sake, I really hope you didn't forget them.
Of course, there were 4 in total, so each of us committed one to memory. Why did you have to do it that way? Couldn't you just remember them all?
That is likely beyond their capabilities. We shouldn't expect so much of them.
Shut the hell up! Thanks to all your rambling, I went and forgot it. What the hell, Damien? If you forgot your question, we're all doomed.
Wait a second. It's on the tip of my tongue. I remember now. The first question is, what is the height of the tallest cathedral in the city?
You scared me half to death. The second question was, how many films are currently screening at the movie theater?
The third question was, how many years has it been since the opera was renovated?
And the last question was, what's the number on Rossian's one and only red tram?
And
He also mentioned the question order doesn't matter.
Got it. I memorized them all. Or since here we don't, we'll be able to guess the answers. But we should be able to figure them out without too much trouble.
Yeah, those questions don't sound too rough.
You guys happen to know any of the answers? Surely they teach some of this stuff in school around here.
Do you seriously expect us to remember such trivial numbers? The only numbers that matter are the ones on the speedometers. Should have known these dumbasses would know nothing. We'll just have to go find them ourselves.
Just sit tight until we come back and don't move a muscle. Unless we want to be blown to Kingdom Come, that is.
You will come back, right?
What kind of heartless monsters do you take us for? That said, there's a sliver of a chance we'll forget about you guys. If that happens, then, my bad.
Please don't forget us!
Shall we search the movie theater first? It is close by.
The order doesn't really matter, but yeah, might as well. We'll have to head to the other two districts for the Cathedral and Opera House questions. We'll save the red tram for last, and it is rare as hell, so we may have a wild goose chase in our future.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever seen it. Me neither.
We'll worry about it later. Let's go to the other three spots first.
Why do I feel like I can't get many voices out today? Like, I feel like the only voice I get is, like, the van voice. I mean, not even the van voice. What am I talking about?
We don't got time to hang around. We'll head back once we got some answers.
I just feel like I can't get any voices out. Probably because I also kind of can't breathe today.
It's been a shit day, so...
You there! Let me talk to you for a minute.
This stuff's straight from the free
Anyway,
cities.
since
Don't
that
miss
other
it.
quest wants to take a long time... You're Crema, right? Arkwright Solutions at your service.
Actually, I'm her coworker, Katrina. Or Katarina. I guess it is Katarina. Krima shouldn't be here due to, personal reasons. I'll be issuing the request in her stead. Wait, is that allowed?
It shouldn't be. She could be acting without the original client's consent.
Always the skeptic, huh? But I guess it's best to not be too trusting in this line of work.
You got that right. I'm willing to hear you out, though. I'll just take her place.
Allow me to get right to the point. I want to make a different request of you. Please, save her. Save Crema from herself.
Oh boy. I haven't even started yet and I'm already getting a migraine. Alright, give me the deets.
It all started a few days ago. Crema's beloved, a bracer named Evelyn, passed away. He was brutally murdered by someone we suspect is connected to or a part of A. Right, we heard about that from the guild. I feel sorry for her.
A bracer and a cop couple. Well, there's something I don't hear about every day. Those two organizations aren't exactly on the best of terms in most places.
And that's very much the case here. It's why Crema kept her relationship under wraps, at least for those of us at the station. I hear things were getting serious between the two. They were considering tying the knot, in fact. No wonder she's so determined. Yes, since then, revenge has been the only thing on her mind. I've been trying to be there for her. I wanted to help her get through this. But I found out she put up a request on a different bulletin board.
Yeah, but she ain't here for a reason.
Right, and I know that I know what that reason is. She started tailing someone on her own. Oh dear. I'm starting to get stuffy, that's all I need. I saw her doing that a few minutes ago. Earlier, I had gone by the station to check on her. She was supposed to be on duty, but I didn't see her there. I asked another officer if they knew where she was, and they told me she suddenly took off. After that, I started frantically looking for her around the city. I finally found her in a back alley. She was staring at the entrance of an exchange shop. Just as I was thinking about calling out to her, she left her hiding spot and began following someone.
I'm surprised to hear she didn't call it in.
You and me both. That's what we're supposed to do when we spot someone acting suspicious. I just don't understand why'd she go off on her own.
There has to be a reason behind her behavior.
I'm guessing she's seeking revenge against Almada, and she must want to settle the matter personally. That's probably it. The person she's pursuing may be connected to A.
That doesn't really narrow things down, though. There's a lot of guys in the underworld with ties to them.
I'm worried about that officer. She's in a lot of danger.
So back to your request. You said you want us to save her?
Yes, that's right. I don't know what her plan is, but knowing her, it'll be a reckless one. I doubt I can stop her, but I trust that you can. Well, what do you think, Van?
Alright, we'll take the job. Truthfully, I only came here to warn her about sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. We'll find her and bring her here, even if we gotta drag her back by the ear.
Of course, thank you so much.
Let's go to the exchange shop and do some snooping around. Doubt she's there now, but if we're lucky, we might pick up a trail.
Understood. Good luck, you all.
Time to get our hands dirty.
This stuff's straight from the
This
free
market
cities.
sells
Don't miss it.
everything.
Why, I'd recommend everything here.
I'd recommend everything here. Shut your damn mouth. This is the, exchange. Hey, we're Arkwright Solutions. We want to ask you something.
Alright, shoot.
Did you happen to see a female officer here a little while ago? Someone asked us to find her.
Yeah, I did, about 30 minutes ago, in fact.
Sounds like we hit the jackpot.
Did anyone stop by just before her?
Yeah, actually, there was a man wearing a suit. He picked up a full set of quartz.
Well, that's not too out of the ordinary. Was he like a businessman or something?
I'm not really sure. If I'm being honest, he struck me as one of them shady types. Now that I think about it, I've been getting all kinds of suspicious-looking customers lately.
I wonder if he would put us in that category. Based on his description, I think we can discount the possibility of an Armada leader being the perpetrator.
Okay, so we know for sure the officer has been following a man in a suit. Now we need to figure out where they went.
I think I can help you there as well. The man said he was going to hit up the weapons shop in the Quincy department store. That officer was pursuing him just like you guys, so I told him where he was headed.
Great, now that we know where they're headed, we can find her in a jiff.
Yeah, let's move, you guys. We got no time to waste. Oh no, over here. No, the Quincy department store.
Let's be on our way.
Hey, we're from Arkwright Solutions. Want do we ask you something? You happen to see a man in a suit and a female police officer recently?
Yeah, I did about 20 minutes ago. The two of them had basically just missed each other.
Did the guy in the suit say where he was going?
Yeah, he said he had business at Filbert Workshop. The officer asked where he was headed shortly after. She must have been trying to follow him. You think you might be some kind of criminal? What's going on?
That's what we're trying to find out, but please, don't worry. We'll take care of it. Our next stop is Filbert Workshop, yes?
Yeah, I think that's in the South District. It's interesting that he mentioned where he was going again. I'm starting to think it's a deliberate move.
You think?
This is the second time he's told a shopkeeper where he was headed. It could have just come up in the middle of their conversation, but the fact that that happened twice is weird.
True enough, I guess. But why would he leak that info when he knows someone might be following him? Wait!
I believe you just answered your own question. He likely noticed he was being followed and now he's luring the officer into a trap. Considering the cunning nature of his plan, we can surmise that we're dealing with someone from the underworld.
But that means she's in danger!
It's a little early to be jumping to conclusions. We don't know for sure. That said, we should probably hurry on over to the Filbert Workshop.
Agreed.
Let's do this.
Hey there, we're Arkwright Solutions. Got a quick question for you. We're looking for a man in a suit and a female police officer.
You see anyone like that recently?
Yeah, I did. They were here about 10 minutes ago. The officer appeared to be tailing the man. The tension in the air was quite palpable.
Did the gentleman happen to mention where he was headed next, by any chance?
Funny you say that. The officer asked me the same thing. After the man finished his shopping, he left without a word.
For real?
It may have been that he's decided to finally put an end to this affair. Yeah, we gotta hurry.
What are you all talking about?
It's nothing you need to worry about. Thanks for the help. So he isn't drawing this out any further. It sounds like this will all come to a head soon.
Yeah, he's done playing games. I'm afraid she's gonna be drawn in like a moth to a flame. He's probably bringing her to a place that's out of sight.
Wouldn't that be difficult, though?
The whole city's crawling with goons and buffoons. Even the back streets ought to be crowded right about now.
This is a toughie. Where do you think he tried to lure her?
Let's say for that, for instance, our guy's a player in the game. He could try taking him someplace out of the public eye and away from all the major players, without breaking the rules. I could think of one place that fit into all the criteria. The parking lot near the city entrance. That's gotta be where he's headed.
I hadn't considered that.
Just give me a moment to look at some stuff. Okay.
Are you certain, Mr. Arkwright? If he is a player as you suspect, I sincerely doubt he'd want to go near the entrance, given that one rule.
I know, that's the best idea we got. Since the players ain't right in the head anyway. Also, for all we know, he could be connected to Almana, like the officer believes. Anyhow, there's no time to dawdle. If they start a fight, she might need some backup.
Then let's hurry.
The police officer and the man in the suit should be here. We need to be prepared for a fight. Should we head in now? Okay, we're going in. Get out your weapons, guys.
Right.
A few minutes prior, near the fountain in the South District.
First an exchange shop, then a department store. He's making it look like he's just doing some shopping, but he can't fool me. Where's he going? The highway, maybe? No, he must have a car in the parking lot. He's clearly not one of A's leaders, but I can still get some information out of him. Just wait a little longer, Ewan. I will get revenge for you.
Disguised yourself as an officer, lady, eh? Surprised you went to all that trouble. Drop the gun and put your hands where I can see them, unless you want a bullet in the brain.
That's my line.
You got a death wish, woman? Does Almana only hire the crazies? Well, lunatic or not, your plan's as predictable as they come. You trying to pick us off one by one since we ain't protected by the rules? Pity you didn't bring any backup. Bad move, sweet cheeks.
So, this was a trap. I have no clue why you thought I was in disguise or what you mean by rules, but one thing's crystal clear. You're members of the Almana Mafia. I know your executives are hiding here at Oracion. I have no business with grunts like you. I want to speak with the man in the armor and the girl who controls the doll. If you want to live to see tomorrow, you will bring me to them at once.
Seems we got a little misunderstanding here. And here I was getting all stressed thinking that Almana was coming after the losers. It caused me so much grief for no damn reason.
What?
I can't be bothered to explain all this. I'd rather just off you and go about my evening in peace. Tell Idios the Dollar family sends their regards. The hell?
Barely made it.
Sorry to drop in on you. Except we're totally not sorry. We're not here to pick a fight, so why don't we all just walk away and pretend this never happened?
That's not gonna fly, pal. We're gonna send you straight to Gehenna.
Officer Krima, please get behind us. How do you know my name? Are you...
Save the chit-chat for later. We gotta deal with these idiots first.
Commencing suppression of enemy forces.
Someone needs to relax.
Alright,
Got a
first
whole
up is
slew
Van.
of them. Here goes. Got a whole slew of them.
Come on, we can make this work.
Pressure him and move in.
Fucking stick drift.
Give up.
Come on.
You totally could get everybody in this.
I suggest we
I
strike
guess not,
now.
because that guy's too far back. Alrighty then.
Give him your all.
You're not getting away. Blast off.
I
You
won't let
fucking
this chance
missed,
slip
you
by.
loser.
A boost would work here. Don't mind me. Accessing. Initialize. Miss Lancer. Might want a boost here.
I do want to boost here.
Let's go. Right up. I hope you're ready. Here's the climax. Grim Knight Whoa! What? Boost it's go time. One skill. Right up. I hope you're ready. Here's the climax. Grim Knight Whoa! What? Boost H hands.
Hey, only one guy alive. Yeah, that isn't happening, buddy.
Damn. You guys are good. What's your aim here?
Nothing. Like I said, we aren't here to pick a fight with you. We were just helping out our runaway client.
So you really are the famous Arkwright Solutions then? That's correct. Officer Katrina requested that we follow you.
Didn't think we'd get in any fights with players in the city.
That's your own damn fault. Anyway, we'll be leaving with her.
Wait just a moment. I'm not finished with them. These guys are clearly Mafia scum, and the only Mafia gang that be in the city is Almada. I won't let them escape, not until I get revenge for Ewan.
Hate to tell you this, lady, I don't think you understand what's going on. Almost every cockroach from Calvert's criminal underbelly is crawling around here. We even got mafias from the western regions of the Republic, for example. Just calm down and think about it for a sec. You had to realize something was up.
Well... Now that you mention it, I did find it strange that the HQ told us to leave them to their devices. I'm guessing something sinister is unfolding behind the scenes. And for whatever reason, we can't interfere. That's more or less the situation, yes.
Oh, there you are, Officer Krima. We've been looking all over for you. Well, look what we have here. If it isn't the Dollar family. Hey, didn't expect to see you guys here.
Same to you. I'd like to ask what's going on, but first we need to arrest these guys.
We won't be causing trouble any longer. We'll be placing you under arrest for the time being. You can enjoy some quality time with the other detainees we picked up here.
Damn you, bracer scum!
Everyone help secure the Dollar family.
Okay, thanks for taking those guys off our hands.
And thank you for making it so easy to round them up. Alrighty, we got a client to report to. We'll be on our way.
One moment, Spriggan. You know where Almana's hiding, don't you? Won't you tell me?
I can't. Sorry. That's what I was planning on telling you before you ran off.
But why? Why? Was the amount offered too low? I'll pay double if that's what it takes.
Calm yourself, officer. Almada isn't an enemy you can face on your own. If you throw yourself into the fires of revenge, you will only get burned. Don't throw away your life. Your loved ones, including those who have gone to Adios, would not want you to lose your way.
You think I don't know that already? Of course I do. But that doesn't matter. The man I loved was taken from me. So do you expect me to sit around and do nothing? Officer Krima,
Please, calm down, Krima. While we did come here in part to apprehend the Dollar family, we also had something to tell you. And that is...
Rachim, they asked us to tell you. Ewan's final words.
What? So, he finally woke up. Please tell me, what did Ewan say? He said he was glad to meet you, and that he was satisfied with the life that he had led. As a bracer, the protector of this city.
He also had this to say. He fought till his last breath, for this city, and for the injured friend of his. He has my respect. Ewan was one of the finest bracers I've ever known.
It's not fair. Putting on airs, acting like some cool hero, saying he was satisfied. We had a date to the movies planned. We were going to get married. So why? Why did you leave me behind? There's no way those of us left behind can ever accept it.
As Officer Kreema's cries echoed through the streets, Van's group paid respects to the fallen bracer.
That was quite a shameful display, wasn't it? I think I just needed to let it all out. I'm okay. Alright, but remember, we're always here if you need a shoulder. Yeah, no need to hold it all in. It's okay to cry when you need to. I think I'll be fine, but I appreciate the offer. And thank you both for passing on that message. Of course, I just wish we could have done more.
You should thank him as well. Now then, I think it's time we send those goons up the river. You'll have a safe trip. In the meantime, I'm gonna go report to our client.
Van got in touch with Officer Katarina.
After a brief discussion, they agreed to meet in front of the police station.
I can't believe she was in that much danger. Guess reaching out to you guys was the right call. Yeah, I was in over my head. Sorry for worrying you. And I'm sorry I caused you all so much trouble too. The request ended up being different from what I originally intended, but I'll gladly pay up.
Cool, we'll take it.
So what are you planning to do about the original request? Unfortunately, we can't really help you with that. Will you give it up? I really, really don't want to. But I understand now that I have to let this go. Krima, Ewan played the part of the cool, calm, and collected bracer until the very end. I want to take after him. Also, I don't want him to worry about me while he's up there with the goddess. That's good to hear. What a relief.
The discord in your heart may never truly fade, and it may flicker as it did tonight, but I believe you will learn to achieve harmony with yourself.
By the way, I know I shouldn't pry, but I know you're doing something in the underground, just like the Dollar family was. If there's something I can do, anything at all, let me know. I'll help however I can.
Gotcha. We'll consider taking you up on your offer. Just know you aren't the only one who has beef with A. If we butt heads with them, I'll make sure to punch their lights out for you.
It means a lot to hear you say that. Again, thank you so much for saving Krima. If you're ever in trouble, just give us a call and we'll rush on over.
Cool. Thanks for offering.
All in a day's work.
Love to see it.
Mira deposit confirmed.